So I want to talk about confidence, okay? How confidence, what confidence has to do with us finally taking a risk and going all in our business, or taking a chance and leaving our 9 to 5, or really starting a business, and really depend on it as our sole income. I run into so many women that I talk to every single day. And also with the women that I've coached and that have become successful and are running full time businesses, running successful businesses, winning contracts, clients, all that stuff. The number one thing that changed as they worked with me was their confidence and finally believing that they can do it. Right? Finally believing that they can do it, finally believing that they can do it 100% and do it well, right? Or they needed to believe that whatever skill or business that they were creating, service, or if it's a product, that people wanted it. That's one thing that we're worried about. We're worried, do people want this? At what I'm selling, are people going to buy into it? Are people going to like it? All these things are things we think about before we take action and jump in. So when I'm talking to people, they're just like, I'm not sure, Chandra, that it's going to work. Do you think it's going to work? And I tell them, I said, we won't know unless you try, right? We will never know unless you try. So if you think about confidence, right? When we feel confident in something, it's because we have proof, or we feel good in that feeling. So when we are confident, if we're confident in our clothes, in how we look, it's because we did the work, we exercise, or we just are confident in our body and we are comfortable with our body. When we are confident, we feel good, right? We have proof that we feel good. We look in the mirror and we look good to ourselves. So we are confident, right? Or if you cook a meal and you're really good and I did that, I cooked that, I knocked that out the park. We're confident because people tasted it, you tasted it, and it tastes good. We have proof. What we don't have proof of when we're trying to jump into business, or when we're trying to jump into something new, we don't have proof that it's going to work. So we're scared. So sometimes we just never go. We never take action because we don't have the proof. So this is what I tell people. You have to take the action. You have to do the thing. Even if it's while you're working, start your business while you are still in your job, and create this side hustle and start building it, and start try to get a contract, sell a few things, sell your services, all this before you jump all the way out. So you have proof. So then you can start feeling confident that people will buy from you. Right? It's not going to happen unless you take action. So action is completely tied into the confidence. You have to move. You have to finally do it. You're not going to get a confidence or a confirmation that it's going to be successful from Jesus. It's not going to fall out the sky, right? You're not going to get a special note and say, now, Chandra, this is going to be successful. I know this is going to be successful. It's going to work. You won't know it's going to work unless you do it, unless you take action. And then you tweak it as you go. If it doesn't work, then you adjust. But we have to move, or you won't have proof, right? So just like with confidence in anything, in our body, we work out, we do the things to get to the size or the look that we want, and we feel more confident in ourselves, right? We get our hair done the way we want. We have proof because everybody's telling us how good it looks. We have proof, right? I had to, as I was working with different coaches, I had to borrow my confidence from my coaches. And just like my clients borrow my confidence now, right? They borrow my confidence because they're not feeling it right away. And I have to remind them, you're a genius. You've been doing this work for how many years? And you don't think you can be a consultant? You don't think, you can do this for other companies, and you're giving your time away for a salary when you can be doing this on your own. I just had a client text me earlier and she goes, Chandra, Stripe just reached out to me. Stripe. And I said, Stripe, the payment people, like the Stripe, how you pay, online payment processing company. And she's like, yeah, they're looking to do some consulting work with me. And I said, how did they find you? She's on my visibility online and on LinkedIn. So she never thought that she could have, and she has international contracts now with different companies. But she was just working for a school, right? She wasn't really fully, she had her consulting company, but she really wasn't taking action. But she had to borrow her confidence from me. I had to shake her up a little bit, work with the coach, do that internal work and take action. Once she started taking action, once she started promoting herself and marketing herself and reaching out to other companies, she got proof. She got proof, which built her confidence. So action builds confidence. The only way you're going to know if your business and if your idea is going to work is if you move on it. So the more you don't move, right, you stay frozen and stuck, the more time is going to pass and it's never going to happen. So do the work to take action so then you can build that confidence muscle so you can keep going. Right? We have to have proof. The only way we're going to have proof is by action, by movement. Being stuck, you're never going to get proof if you don't move. And if you don't do the thing, you won't get the proof. All right? How do we come up with the proof? We come up with the proof by taking action. It's either going to be proof that don't do that again, or it's going to be proof keep doing that same thing because it's working. You have to do the work.